Well, hello. Welcome to a very short video on the user interface of Sparx EA. This is for the Algonquin College class in Enterprise Architecture for Professor Faisal. Let us begin. So what I just did there was I logged into the data repository that the professor will create for you for your case assignments. My group's case assignment was Deltec. That's why you can see here I'm logged into Deltec EA 2017 summer. And as you can see on the right hand side here is in the project browser is your working area. The professor was kind enough to create a workspace where he gave us meta models and examples. He gave us a student assessment area where we will be handing in our in-class and offline assignments, and he gave us a sandbox area to sort of play around in. I tend to use that a lot because a lot of times when I don't know what I'm doing, it's just sort of good to explore what you can do in that sandbox area before you kind of go into your assignments. So, what else? I want to show you the toolbox that you'll be using a lot in your diagrams. And to locate anything really in Sparx EA, you just go up here to the find command at the very top. You type in what you need to find. In this case, I'm looking for the toolbox, and there it is, toolbox. I click on that, and voila. With this toolbox, you'll be using elements of the class diagram. There are also more tools if you sort of hover at the top right, and you'll be able to access a lot more tools. Don't get too caught up in all these. You barely use them. For the most part, you're just using the Archimate toolbox, which is your standard toolbox that you see here, and you'll be using the BPMN 2.0 toolbox, which is further down in your semester. So there's the toolbox for you. But now I have both the project browser and the toolbox both taking up a lot of space on my screen. So if I were to sort of need this space to create diagrams, well, I need to move these project browser and toolbox out of the way. And to do that, there's a little pin button here. You can kind of pin things away and unpin them. And there, both of them are completely away. Another thing you can do is call the floating. So if I were to bring this toolbox up, right click it, excuse me, toolbox, where are you? There we go. I'm gonna pin you. I'm gonna not right click it, but you see this little arrow here that's pointing downwards. You click on that, you click on floating, and now you're able to move your toolbox wherever you please on the screen. And if you were to drag it to any one of these little funky doodads, it will sort of stick your toolbox to that side of the screen. So as you can see here, if I were to bring it over here, it's going to stick the toolbox to the left side of the screen, like so. So these are just, things you're able to sort of do in Sparx EA to kind of give yourself more room to work with, and you can kind of play around with that and as you see fit. So that's just kind of covering the basics of, your user interface. Another thing too is the ribbons up here. Make sure to browse these ribbons and get familiar with them, because you'll be able to navigate Sparx EA a lot quicker and better once you understand what these ribbons actually do. So, with that, I'm going to end my video. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye-bye.